Hello and welcome to Delhi Law Firm. Today we are going to discuss a very important Supreme Court judgment that is extremely useful for every common citizen, victims, and people fighting property-related disputes. This judgment explains whether the fight for justice ends if the complainant or the person who filed a revision in a criminal case dies, or whether the victim's family can continue that legal battle.
The case we are discussing today is Syed Shehnawaz Ali versus State of Madhya Pradesh. In this case, the Supreme Court clearly held that justice should not stop on mere technical grounds and that the rights of the victim must be given the highest priority.
This case began when the father of Syed Shehnawaz Ali, Mr. Shamshad Ali, filed a complaint stating that some people had prepared a fake sale deed to illegally take over his property. He filed an application under Section 156(3) of the Criminal Procedure Code, based on which the police registered an FIR and started the investigation.
After the investigation, the police filed a charge sheet under several serious offenses such as cheating, forgery, using forged documents, and criminal conspiracy. However, the Sessions Court discharged the accused from many of these offenses and ordered the trial to proceed only under Section 420, which deals with cheating.
When Shamshad Ali felt that the accused had been wrongly given relief, he filed a criminal revision before the High Court to restore the serious charges.
However, during the hearing of this revision, Shamshad Ali passed away. After his death, his son Syed Shehnawaz Ali, who was the legal heir to the property, requested the court to allow him to continue the revision in place of his father.
The High Court rejected his request, stating that there is no provision for substitution in a criminal revision and therefore the revision had come to an end.
That is how the matter reached the Supreme Court, which had to decide whether a criminal revision truly comes to an end on the death of the complainant.
The Supreme Court clearly explained that there is a big difference between an appeal and a revision. An appeal is a legal right, whereas a revision is a discretionary power of the court. This means the court can even examine an order on its own if it finds something wrong.
The court said that the purpose of a revision is to see whether the order passed by the lower court is legal and correct. Once the High Court has admitted a revision, it must examine the correctness of that order.
The Supreme Court further stated that strict rules of locus standi do not apply to criminal revision. This means not only the original complainant, but any affected person can bring the court's attention to an illegal or incorrect order.
Therefore, merely because the original complainant had died, the High Court was wrong in treating the revision as having come to an end.
Now comes the most important point, the definition of a victim. Under Section 2WA of the Criminal Procedure Code, a victim includes a person who has suffered loss or injury due to a crime and also his or her legal heirs.
Here, Syed Shehnawaz Ali was the legal heir of his father and the property that was targeted through forged documents belonged to him, so he was clearly a victim under the law.
The Supreme Court held that even though there is no formal provision for substitution in a criminal revision, the court can still allow a victim to assist in the proceedings.
This means that the justice system is driven not just by technical rules but by the real purpose of delivering justice.
The Supreme Court set aside both orders of the High Court and directed that the revision must be heard again, allowing Syed Shehnawaz Ali to assist the court as a victim.
The impact of this judgment is significant. Now, accused persons cannot claim that the case ends simply because the complainant has died.
This judgment gives strong protection to ordinary citizens, ensuring that their families can continue their legal fight even after their death.
Especially in property disputes, cheating, and forged document cases, this judgment is a powerful weapon for victims.
It also makes it clear that the justice system exists to protect society, not to shield criminals.
If someone has tried to grab your property by preparing fake documents, this judgment can be extremely helpful for you.
You can continue the legal battle started by your father, mother, or any family member.
Delhi Law Firm provides legal assistance in such matters across India.
Our aim is to ensure that victims get their rights and offenders do not escape the law.
You can contact us through our website www.delhilawfirm.news.
We handle property, criminal, and fraud-related cases all over India.
This Supreme Court judgment has clearly established that the fight for justice does not end with a person's death.
Delhi Law Firm stands with you to provide the right legal guidance.
Today's discussion was meant to spread awareness so that no one is deprived of their rights.
Visit www.delhilawfirm.news and contact us. We handle cases across India and stand with you in your fight for justice.